I will also take you through poll of polls. Now, this is the poll of poll data. So, poll of poll, the TV9 poll stat says 342, 166, 35. Jan Ki Baat, Brijesh Krishna, please have a look at it.
Yeah.
Jan Ki Baat is 362, 392, 141, 161 to NDA. Metri is 353, 368. Then Mark 359, 154. S Dynamics 371, 325. And the poll of polls is 360, 142. If you look at the mean, what do you make out of Krishna?
One thing for sure is that the TV9 poll strat poll, which is the largest exit poll in this country with a 1 crore sample size and having done in all 543 constituencies, gives the highest number to the India bloc, which is 166
It does, and
seats.
without the crutches of, plus minus 20,
Yes.
plus minus 40.
It's an absolute number.
Which is absolute muddied, figures which come out. So 166 straight away.
Yeah.
It's not like, plus minus 20, so you get able to decide, oh, it went to 182, oh, we predicted
Brijesh,
that.
tell me one thing, if we add 52 with 18 seats, it becomes 70. The numbers which we are showing is the consolidated number. In this consolidated number, Congress has not increased by 20 seats. It has increased only by roughly 10, 11 seats. Why has that happened?
Well, Karthikeya, I wouldn't take this as an absolute final figure. And I would reserve my comment on why this happened on 4th of June, because then we'll be 100% sure of, what the numbers are. There's no point prejudging the entire scenario. I would expect, if you ask me honestly, as Dr. Verma was also pointing out, that we were all expecting Samajwadi Party to show up a strong showing, but nobody was willing to say it on record. Not many was willing to say it.
Okay.
You asked me, I openly said that BJP is not going to win more than 62 seats, plus minus 1. The fact of the matter is that, there are a couple of areas where we would expect the Congress to perform much better. And in all likelihood, I think Congress will be able to increase its tally by quite a few seats. And we'll have to wait for a 4th of June to have a final figure to accurately decipher why this has happened.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to quickly, if it's possible right now that we have the poll of polls, the exit poll of polls, 360, 142, 41. If this were to come true, come the 4th of June, what will it mean? And if you were to compare to 2014 and 2019 numbers, in 2014, the UPA got just about 58 seats, the entire alliance, whereas the BJP and the NDA got 335. That's 58 in 2014 for the opposition. We're talking about leader of the opposition, just 58 for the opposition alliance in 2014. In 2019, it was 94 for the UPA. Now you're looking at a situation where come 2024 election counting day,
almost 50% increase.
Exactly, and the opposition, you're talking about a 3 times increase, 58 in 2014. By the time 2024 is rolling around, from 2014 to 2024, the opposition alliance is able to do 3 times the number it did in 2014. If this were to come true, the TV9 poll strat poll that I'm talking about, which has given the highest number to the opposition alliance, to the India bloc alliance, if that number were to become true, if we can show the map for the 2014 and 2019, which I have with me, it will tell you an interesting picture. 94 for the UPA in the 2019 elections, 166. That is, yes, there you go. That is the number. That is the number as far as the 2019. This is 2019, ladies and gentlemen. 2019, you're talking about 94 for the opposition alliance and 354 for the NDA. This is 2019. As Brijesh was pointing out, this is a 50% increase. But you take it back to 2014, 58 for the UPA and 335 for the NDA, which means, again, Karthikeya, your point is so noted this time around, because you will have a clear leader of opposition, a party, an alliance that has managed to put up 3 times the number it did 10 years ago.
Jayanto, the numbers have come out. We have called off the elections. India Alliance 166 and simple, powerful, neat majority for NDA 300 plus. BJP is 300 plus and NDA is 342. Jayanto.
More or less I agree with this. In fact, earlier also, if you remember when we had been talking about it, but yeah, it's little towards the, I should say more than what I was thinking about. But yeah, 300 plus was expected. So if I may ask, roughly how many seats are BJP out of this?
300 plus.
300
we
plus.
don't know the exact
300,
demarcation
yeah,
was somewhere
round
300
about,
plus.
round
And
about.
Congress is about 60 plus and all. But it's very interesting. But I personally feel that if you look at the way elections have happened in West Bengal, elections and the way it is panning out in Karnataka, these are the two states which directly impacts the BJP, and also in the state of Uttar Pradesh also. When you are saying that it has plateaued despite the Ram temple consecration or not, are we to assume that the Samajwadi Party, which is fighting otherwise, showed that them getting 11, almost more than double of what they got in 2019, if the surge continues, we may have a slightly different figure.
Actually,
as far as on the 4th of June is concerned.
Regarding the Ram Mandir, that kind of that was over earlier with the earlier election. Building, yes, I do agree, building. But building that was like, it was expected that it will happen over here. So maybe it did not hold
But
to that.
Janto, as I've been saying it quite often, if you look at the fact that till the end of February, if you ask even a congressman, what do you make of it? He say like, as a person to person and not as journalist to a politician, they say like, boss, 75 plus kahin nahi gaya. From there to Congress, BJP not being able to add one more seat to
That's why they decided not to attend it also.
Ajit, if you look at these numbers, you also have others. We will do a comparison tomorrow. There will be a substantial other in the parliament. In poll of polls, it's 41. Who are these others? Small parties, independents.
No, YSRCP,
BJD,
Patnaik,
All of those could be
YSRCP,
part
and
of the other.
interestingly,
Some of those who are neither aligned with the Congress, neither with the India
I
Alliance,
wonder
nor
how
with
many
the
BSP.
NDA. So that's
no,
quite a
BSP
big
zero.
number.
We are not showing BSP getting anything. They are completely wiped out.
And again, there is another trend for others. If we're talking about the opposition, the others in the 2014 elections is 150.
Oh my God. The decline of others.
The decline of others. We've been talking about the smaller parties, the regional parties getting decimated because of the national parties. 150 other parties won 150 seats in 2014 election. The same in 2019, it was down to 95. Now that is down to around 45. That's another 50% decline over the course of 3 elections. If these numbers were to come true, come the 4th of June.
And lastly, before we start closing off this conversation, Congress in our projection is 60 plus. It's not even 70 plus. BJP is 300 plus. I mean, so 52 to 62, 61, it's not a big journey, Ajit.
Well, 1/3 growth for the Congress, 44 to 60 plus. If it is the last figure I saw
That
was
is statistics, Ajit.
Ajit, you are being super charitable.
No, see, what I'm saying, my prediction proved true between 300 and, higher numbers for the BJP. The BJP has done extraordinarily well for hat-trick for Mr. Modi.
Hat-trick with these kind of numbers.
Hat-trick and with these kind of numbers. Absolutely. So it's like hitting a double century 3 times, right? But the Congress, which Mamata Banerjee, if you remember when Rahul Gandhi had entered Bengal during his
Mamata would be one of the
not
others.
more than 40, Mamata Banerjee had said. For that party to get 60 plus, the Congress has done better. Of course, siyasat ki ladai hai. The Congress has not won.
So what does it mean for Rahul Gandhi? 3rd consecutive defeat. I mean, so we should ask these tough questions, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
We should ask these tough questions. What's the future of Rahul Gandhi? 3rd consecutive defeat.
Rahul Gandhi really has to rethink, and I think recently he has matured. He is not that same Rahul Gandhi we used to see earlier. But
much?
it's too late now.
You said
for
matured.
him. I'm sorry?
You said he has matured. So I said how much?
Well, I do not really have a yardstick to measure that. But I would say that he has not yet matured to that extent to take on a kind of
24/7 politician.
24/7 politician. Very well put.
You bailed him out.
Very well
But
put.
on the other side, Kartikeya, he has won both the seats of Wayanad from Kerala as well as Uttar Pradesh. So that goes to his credit compared to last time, right?
And
Which is
one
not-
question which you're not talking, Karthik.
You guys weren't here. You had
No, I have to add it.
Amethi.
No, Amethi, exactly. Yeah, Amethi.
अरे यार अमेठी आप लोग नहीं
one of the
आप लोग
explanations-
चले गए थे जब यूपी का
Congress is
रिजल्ट
winning.
आया था
Okay, I'm
तो 3 सीट
I'm not defending Rahul Gandhi, but one of the explanations given was if Rahul Gandhi would, by the congressman that I spoke, that if Rahul Gandhi had contested from Amethi,
No, I agree.
then
There are many
Smriti
people who have said.
Irani would be on television permanently. He has managed to get Smriti Irani out of the television, right? In that sense. So that is one of the Congress explanations. That
No, but I think
strategically-
interesting question is which we overlooked when we were deciding talking about Uttar Pradesh is which are the 3 seats which Congress is winning. One is Raebareli. Then which are the other 2 seats which Congress is winning?
I think one should be Amethi.
If Congress wins Amethi.
Raebareli, Amethi, Saharanpur.
KL Sharma will-
Saharanpur ka naam, I saw the
No, because you know, if you
Raebareli,
remember, there was an
Amethi,
FIR,
Saharanpur.
there
Iqbal
was an FIR on a journalist.
Raebareli, ek aur tha,
Iqbal
not-
Masood.
Huh?
Iqbal
Masood.
Iqbal Masood.
Saharanpur was there. No, there was a
Saharanpur.
third seat, not Amethi. A third seat. I just saw it somewhere out.
So that's a surprise.
That's a surprise.
My only question here at this stage is that is the fact that you're giving 160, 150 odd numbers for the alliance a surprise for anybody in this discussion? For the opposition alliance, for the India bloc alliance.
Well, if you ask me, I was expecting at least 50 to 20 seats more. Because, honestly speaking, I would still, stick my neck out and say that, and that is what one should do. I may be wrong. That's absolutely all right. Nobody's God. But I would still say that, what I was thinking and the way the entire calculation on the back of the envelope was that the India alliance would be at least 20 seats more. And that is the reason why I'm not answering the question on the final tally of the Congress party.